𝓘𝓷𝓯𵪵皆さんこんにちは、𝓘𝓷𝓯𵪵です。Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing another makeup look for you guys. I haven't done my skincare yet, so we're going to start off with that and then get into the makeup. So for today's makeup look, I'm thinking of going kind of neutral with it because I'm actually doing my makeup inspired off of a Pinterest board that I had made that I thought was like really cute, and it's actually what I would love my social media to give vibes of, so we're gonna do that. My skin is super dry right now, so we're starting off with the 𝓕𝓸𝓵 NAD plus PDRN Glow Boosting Toner. Next, I'm using the 𝓕𝓸𝓵 plus 5 Vitamin Concentrated Serum. The serum is like kind of thick, so it's perfect for days where I need like extra moisture. You guys, I have no idea how I'm actually going to pull off like this new social media vibe I'm trying to give off though. I love watching YouTubers like 𝓗𝓪𝓼 or Miss Tada and a bunch of other YouTubers, but I have no idea how they're editing their videos to look so aesthetically pleasing. And since I usually don't make vlog content on YouTube, I was thinking of a way to maybe stray away from TikTok just a little bit with certain content types and then bring it onto here. So the plan is I am going to be doing makeup and vlogs and unboxings mostly on here, while on TikTok I'm going to be leaving that for the shorter OOTDs or the fashion videos, because the only way I'm going to be able to pull off those types of videos is if I stay a bit more organized with my content. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to use the tone-up cream. I don't want to run out of sunscreen, especially since my favorite sunscreen that I usually order off of Yesstyle cannot be shipped to my location anymore, and I would have to order it from Olive Young. And I just don't trust Amazon with that type of product, so yeah, I would have to specifically get it off of Olive Young unless there's another place that carries it. I'm probably gonna have to stock up on that sunscreen like once or twice a month. Lip oil. There was this lip oil that I really loved using. It was from Temu, I believe, or AliExpress. They have the same brand on there actually, so I'm pretty sure it was the same thing. But it was really nice. It was a peach lip oil. Next step is foundation. I'm going to be using this Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear. It's definitely not my shade. I pretty much just wear it because it's the only one I have right now. Me personally, I would much rather use a cushion foundation with like high coverage, but alas, I have not been able to stock up on them. Also, don't mind my eyebrows right now. I have not touched them up. I'm going to touch them up tomorrow because I actually need them to look a certain way for a Halloween party that we're going to. Next, we're going to be using concealer. This one is a flower nose dupe that I got from AliExpress. Because I'm so orange right now, I'm trying my best to even it out. The only other thing I have planned for today is just making some content for TikTok. Only issue is I have no idea what content I'm going to make, so hopefully I can think of something. I'll probably make a fashion video for fall, but honestly I think I want to get some new clothes before I do anything like that. I don't usually use this item with this color foundation because it's definitely more like cool tone compared to the foundation, but I'm going to use it on my nose today because I haven't used it in a little bit and I don't want it to go to waste, and I'm not sure how long it'll be before I get a new foundation. And to highlight my nose area, I'm going to be using the Siam Cover Perfection Tip Concealer. This is in the pink shade. They have a few color correcting shades, so I chose that one. Now that I think about it, I have a lot of stuff I need to restock on. I always have things to restock on, actually. Oh, and another life update for you guys. I have a job again. My first official day is on Thursday at 3, so very excited for that. Have no idea what I'm wearing though, so I'm trying to finish up my laundry and stuff. For powder, I'm going to be using the Milk Touch All Day Perfect Blurring Fix Pack. I've almost hit pan on this already. When I tell y'all I love powder, I love it. Setting powder, I love my makeup to just look all matte. But because of that, I usually end up using a shit ton of the product. Which, you know, isn't ideal. But hey, what works for me, guys. Honestly, this powder is very, very nice though. And I wonder if they have a loose powder version. Because don't get me wrong, I love the packed powders and stuff, but I feel like these are just better for me to put in my purse, and because of how much powder I wear, I feel like it would just be better to use loose powder. If you guys have a favorite loose powder though, please do suggest them. I'm very open to testing out new products. Perfect. So next step is going to be, we're gonna do blush. I'm gonna be using the Can Make Cream Cheek, and I'm going to be layering it over top of this blush that I also got from AliExpress. I'm going to be using this smaller brush though for a more like concentrated blush look. This blush color is super, super pretty as well. I wish it showed more on the camera. Next is the Can Make blush. This is actually a cream product, so I don't know why I didn't just put this on when I was doing the rest of my cream products, but it's fine. We all forget things sometimes. Also, another like super pretty thing about this blush, it has like a little bit of shimmer, which is perfect if you want like a very nice highlight without having to use like an actual highlighter on your cheeks. Next, we are going to move on to eyes. I'm using 2 different palettes today, three different palettes for eyes. So we have this palette right here that I'm going to use for base colors and stuff. We have this palette right here that I'm going to use for my 𝓘𝓷𝓵𝓵𝓸𝓀 contour. And then we have this palette right here that I'm going to use for eyeliner and highlight. Starting off, I'm going to use the shade right here. Something that I've been having trouble coming to terms with recently is the type of makeup look I want to do, or the type of makeup look I want to wear most of the time. Recently I've been really into like super dolly makeup looks and stuff, but I feel like social media has skewed my perception of what's right and wrong in the makeup world and self-expression wise. And I have to remember that like the makeup that I put on my face is for me to like and not for anyone else. So hopefully by me posting more on YouTube instead of TikTok, I won't have to worry too much about like the hate trains that usually go on. So we're gonna stay with one pink color on the eyelids right now. And we're going to move on to 𝓘𝓷𝓵𝓵𝓸𝓀 contour. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pink right here with this angled brush, and I'm just going to outline where I would want the 𝓘𝓷𝓵𝓵𝓸𝓀 to be. See how it looks real quick. That's actually adorable. when it comes to finding a signature makeup look, I feel like really unless you're doing a makeup look like every single day for 5 years or something, it's just not happening. I feel like every time I do my makeup, I end up doing a different makeup look. The one time I think I had a signature makeup look was back in high school, because I was doing my makeup every day and I had like a set time to get ready and stuff, so that just made it a little bit easier for doing like the signature thing. But now I'm not really doing makeup every day, so you know. Next, I'm taking this lightest brown shade right here and just going over that just a little bit to deepen the shadows. And next, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna take this gray shade right here and go like literally just right here with it. Not with this brush though, I'm gonna be doing that with this brush right here. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be going back into this brown palette. I'm going to be using the darkest brown shade right here and just going up under. So usually what I would do, I would put a little bit on the inner corner as well, because my inner corners tend to get kind of like watery throughout the day and they like sort of wipe off on their own, if that makes sense. So by putting like the brown there, it looks less noticeable over time. We are completely done with this palette though. The next step is eyeliner. So we're gonna use the black shade. And for the eyeliner today, I'm actually going kind of upwards with it, I think. I usually, like with this dolly eye makeup, I usually go a bit more straight. But, you know, for today I'm trying something different. So next what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit of the gray shade again and just sort of like trace right here. So the next step would be highlight. So I'm going to be taking this white shade right here. I actually prefer matte highlight over like shimmery highlight at the moment, so bear with me here. But we're going to take the white highlight and put it like right here. Just blend it out so it looks a little more 3D. And I'm also going to put some right here. So now is the part where we would be using shimmer highlight on the nose area and the inner corners. So I'm going to be using this shimmer highlight from the Judy Doll palette. This is the shade 01, I believe. Yeah, 01. I just use my fingers to apply this. It's a lot easier. I love how the shimmer in this palette comes off a little pink. This is the cool tone palette, so that makes sense. The next step is mascara. I would love to wear lashes, but until I get some sort of like lash glue remover, I won't be doing that. For mascara today, I'm going to be using the Can Make Meta Look Mascara. I love the packaging of this mascara, and it's genuinely a really nice mascara, especially for those days where you maybe want a more natural lash look. But I'm also going to be putting this on the bottom lashes. I usually don't put the mascara all the way over here, but I thought it would look kind of cute, so I'm trying it out today. And it does actually look really nice. This mascara is like really good at getting your bottom lashes too. Like, it's something about the wand that just like picks up product and places it so easily. Completely forgot to do this last time, but I actually do have some moles naturally on my face. I usually just draw those back on, as well as draw a few more on my face. Last but not least is lips. So I'm thinking for lips, I just wear this lip gloss. This one is so nice, y'all. Like, when I tell you it smells like papaya or just like a really nice fruit bowl, and the color is so nice, and it was only like $2 and some change on AliExpress. I'm definitely going back to get more shades. Finishing touches, I'm going to be adding this. It's supposed to be something that goes around your calf, but I actually prefer to not have things constricting my bloodstream on my legs, so we're going to be using it as a choker instead. I actually want to start getting more of these. They're actually adorable to me. And next, last accessory, glasses. I usually wear glasses now that I think about it, but the ones that I wear are kind of broken, so I need to get new ones. Hai, 大丈夫です. Should I add bracelets? What do you guys think? Oh, and I also have hair clips. I found this Hello Kitty one that I had gotten from Temu a while back. It's genuinely so cute. I love this hair color on me, it's so pretty. This is the finished makeup look. And let me show you guys the outfit. We have baggy shirts from Hot Topic. This is from Mercari. My socks are from AliExpress. And I have these shoes on right here, which I think we got these from the mall a while back. On that note though, thank you guys so much for watching. 皆さん見てくれありがとうございます。じゃあね。